Right folks, here we are again. It's Thursday and it's time for a new tutorial. This is not a freshly baked tutorial today, it's a freshly whipped tutorial, okay? I'm gonna do some nice, delicious Swiss meringue buttercream. Easter's coming up in about 2 weeks, and for next week's tutorial, I'd like to do some nice, little simple cupcakes. Nice and cool, simple, very easy, anyone can do them, all right? Cool, here we go. Chris's Swiss meringue buttercream. Right, so I have a little hot plate here. Got a pot, a little bit of water, about 2 inches in height. We've got our sugar, this is some caster sugar I'm using, and about 5 egg whites. Okay, I'm gonna store these egg whites with the sugar for about 5 to 6 minutes. These egg whites that I'm using, they are actually pasteurized already, but I want the sugar to dissolve nicely. We don't want this buttercream to be grainy, okay? But if you're using fresh eggs that haven't been pasteurized, you want this to reach a temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we just want this sugar to dissolve. I've used caster sugar, it will dissolve quicker. Alright, that's fine, it's had its time, it's nice, it's dissolved. I'm just gonna put it down here to the side for a moment. Turn that off. So I have a little bit of vinegar, I've just poured that in. And just a few drops. And get a piece of kitchen paper. We just want to wipe around. Make sure we get every part of the bowl, okay? That's grand, and we have a bit left on our paper. We'll just rub that on our whisk here. That's grand. And our paddle attachment. Grand. We get our mixer. Our bowl. And we're gonna add in our egg whites and our sugar. Done. Whisk. Alright, so that's that. We're gonna whisk this for about 5 to 6 minutes until it reaches a stiff peak. Okay? And then we're gonna gradually add in our softened room temperature butter. You might also have seen some Swiss meringue buttercream tutorials in the past where they actually use the KitchenAid bowl to pasteurize the eggs. I don't do that because I find that the bowl remains hot when you're whipping the egg whites afterwards, and then when you add the butter, it just turns into this soup. If you do that, throw the bowl into the fridge for about 15 minutes after to let it cool down. And then you just whip it up to about 22 degrees Celsius and boom, beautiful, delicious Swiss meringue buttercream. Alright, that's grand. Now we're gonna whip this for those 5 to 6 minutes, alright? A little bit of whip on. Alright, and this is what you should achieve after the 5 to 6 minutes. Nice, stiff meringue. Alright? Right, so now we're going to switch to the paddle attachment. Our meringue is looking great, and now we're going to add in our butter, okay? The reason why we're using the paddle attachment is that we don't want to whip too much air into it. We don't want it to get too spongy. If you're going to use this for a cake, and you're going to butter it up, crumb coat it, or use buttercream as the finish on the cake, you don't want to have all these little bubbles in it, okay? You want it nice and smooth. Get it on, down. And now we're gonna add our butter just bit by bit, okay? Nice and easy. Get that going there. Just do a few pieces at a time. That's really why you want to have it a bit soft. You want it to be the same consistency, more or less, as the meringue. You just want to keep adding this butter over the course of 2 minutes, and then we're going to put it up to full speed and give it about 3 minutes. It's going to look all soupy and liquidy, but eventually it will start to come together, and we'll have a beautiful buttercream by the end. Alright? This is the last of the butter. Now I'm going to put it up on full speed for about 3 minutes, alright? Right, and just towards the end, when it's starting to come together, you want to add in 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla essence, okay? And that's it. Beautiful white, soft, velvet Swiss meringue buttercream. There we go. Brilliant. All right, I'll pipe a little bit of that and we can see how it works, how it pipes. And then next week, we're gonna do these little Easter cupcakes. Everyone can do this, anybody, all right? So I'll link this into the video next week and then give it a bash, all right? Look at that. It's perfect. Here's a look. It's nice and stable. This is just rough now, alright? I just want to see how it pipes. That's grand, isn't it? There you go, look. Perfect. Alright folks, that's it. That was our Thursday tutorial today. And next week we're going to take a look at these little Easter cupcakes. They're really cool, nice, cute looking things. Anyone can do them. Do them with the kids. Have a bit of fun, alright? Have a bit of crack. Alright, and I'll see you next Thursday. Alright? See you after.